Welcome to SNN News, and today we are going to do news from March 20th of 2021. Our first stop is here, Hawaii of the United States of America, where this young whale has been freed from a very long 30-meter long fishing line. And on March 10th, this young humpback whale was freed after getting tangled in 30 meters of fishing line off the coast of Maui in the Hawaiian Islands. And the rescuers were able to remove the line from around the whale's flipper, but they could not remove everything from its mouth. Rescuer Ed Lyman from a local marine sanctuary told the Associated Press that we definitely helped it and increased its chances of survival. Next up on our stop, we're going to Mexico. And in Mexico, there's going to be a lot of excitement because there are some wrestlers here that are going to do a bit of wrestling. No, not wrestling. These are professional wrestlers who are like, yeah, come at me. Hey, you're not wearing a mask. You're not wearing a mask. Here you go. Bump. They're like, what? And then after wearing the mask, they're like, sanitize. That person that didn't wear the mask. So these bright colorful masks are often worn by these Mexican wrestlers, and it's a bit of an honor that these guys, Brazilians, were able to wear them. Next up, we're going here. It's Shenandoah, Nicaragua, and on the 9th of March, Nicaragua's highest and most active volcano, San Cristobal, erupted. It covered the nearby city of Shenandoah and surrounding villages in ash. And Shenandoah is in the northwestern Nicaragua, close to the border with Honduras. The eruption sent a cloud of smoke into the sky, making it very difficult to actually see anything. Now, the people in the area said they heard a deep rumbling from the volcano. Nicaraguan journalist Carol Altimer said that everything is great. The crops of rice, the sesame, and the vegetable gardens, and fruit trees, and the cattle pasture is all covered in ash. All of that is covered in ash. Okay, cowboy, we're going back to the States, but this time we're going here to Chicago. And in Chicago, there's a giant Van Gogh exhibition where basically there's this place where at the exhibition, some people are going to the Germania Club building in the Chicago. Visitors have been enjoying these large-scale versions of some of Vincent Van Gogh's famous paintings, including sunflowers. And these, well, paintings are projected onto walls, so it allows the visitors to see the colors and the brush strokes in great detail. And the exhibition has been very popular, and the similar art shows are now being held in other parts of the country. Alright, we're going to Iceland. And now in Iceland, this volcano is likely to erupt. Scientists think that a volcanic eruption could be about to happen in the southwest of Iceland. And after more than 18,000 small earthquakes were recorded in 1 week, several volcanoes in the region have been dormant, not erupting, for around 800 years. Professor Þorvaldur Þórðarson, who studied the volcano, said that volcanic activity in the area occurs around 800 years, and since it's 800 years after it last erupted, it looks like we are on time. Awesome. Let's go to Spain, where there's a 4-day cycle waiting for us. Now in Madrid, a shorter week is going to be tried, where the Spanish government agreed to see if business can cooperate after staff work 4 days a week instead of the regular 5-day week. And this guy, one political party, Mas Pius, has suggested a 3-year trial period, and they say it will give people a better balance between work and family life, and that people will be healthier and happier as a result. Others say people should work more because the pandemic could cause a recession, a period when businesses do less trade and many people lose their jobs. Let's go to a little biking place here. Aska, Sweden, where these ancient gold figures have been uncovered, and an archaeologist in Sweden have uncovered more than 20 gold foil figures of couples embracing. Archaeologists study the ancient man-made objects to help people understand their history. And the figures are around 1 to 300 years old and were found in the remains of a great hall at a Viking site called Aska. Experts think that they might represent gods and goddesses or princes and princesses who were about to get married. let's go here. Where in Syria, children are needed help after a decade, and around 90% of children in Syria need support after 10 years of this fighting. And according to the Children's Charity of UNICEF, in March 2011, an uprising against the President Bashar al-Assad led to a war within the country, and many towns have been destroyed. Nearly 2.5 million children can't go to school, and more than 500,000 have not enough to eat. Alright, here we go. Let's go to Beijing. Now in Beijing, China, a sandstorm brings the desert dust, and the skies above China's capital turned orange when a sandstorm swept in and made the whole air hazardous, the worst level that air can be, as it had 8 out of 100 micrograms per cubic meter, while the WHO said that 54 micrograms per square meter was a good sign. And look at those numbers. It's not gonna work. And so that's China. Well, that's news. I can't decide what's true. And sorry viewers if that sounded like a bomb exploding, but right now it's our last destination. Destination Tokyo, Japan. And here in Tokyo, Japan, a Fukushima nuclear plant remembered. Japan has marked 10 years since a powerful earthquake and several tsunamis have hit its northeastern coast. And the Prime Minister Yoshihide Suga and the Emperor Naruhito have attended a ceremony in Tokyo to remember those who died. And on 11th of March 2011, an earthquake triggered the enormous waves that crashed into the Fukushima nuclear power plant, seriously damaging it and its surrounding areas. And so, that's it. So, what did you think of today's episode? Please tell me that it was awesome, and I'll see you guys in the next episode of our new news of 2021. See you then. SeanNetworkNews out. This has been SNN you've been watching. Peace.